Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. You're welcome to today's What's in the New session. Is it new session? Sorry about that. You're welcome to today's Voice of Chat, where together we look deeply at the technical analysis of various cryptocurrency projects and chart. And today we'll be focusing on Polygon MATIC, the ticker, Chainlink, Link ticker, of course Filecoin FIL ticker, Cosmos Atom ticker, and of course Loopring LRC ticker. I'm very confident today is gonna be exciting, of course, always. And you're going to learn a lot of things. By the way, my name is Clinton Onos with Market Salam. As always, Market Salam is here to help you make sense of your trading and investing. Of course, if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, friends, you're welcome. Just before we move forward, you can smash the like button, subscribe if you feel necessary, and of course share with friends, family, neighbor, whatever. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get alert whenever I pop up online. All right, my friends, without wasting much of our time, let's go straight into it. But before we do, my friends, nothing you will find in this video is a financial, legal, or tax advice. Please do your own research always. Let's hit the chart. All right, I'll start with Matty. Please, a comment is open. You can leave a comment to get the Q&A session. We'll attend to your comment. Matic Polygon, right? There is really nothing much to say here. If you've been following me, my target for Matic still remains around $4 to $5, right? Of course, you can see I've been doing analysis on Matic with you guys for some time now. So if you feel necessary, you can check my previous video to get more details. That would be good for us and for you. So friends, there is not much to say here. Matic is still healthy. Of course, considering the trend line, the momentum so far, right? This move down here, this is just a pretty straight move. Can't tell if it's complete yet until I see a break, right? Retest. If the retest holds, then we can do it, right? But of course, like I always say, you can dollar cost average. You can buy little now and buy more later. Keep buying until you have a full portfolio, right, to your satisfaction. We are still early. If you see my tweet on Market Salam, so guys, you can also follow us on Twitter at Market Salam. I did say we are early. The whole cryptocurrency industry is early, so there is a lot of upward potential. No matter how long it takes to come, it will definitely come. The cryptocurrency industry is here to stay. Is here to stay, my friend. So just so you know. All right, if I am to establish a valid trend line at the moment, okay, let's work with the China. Wait, there's no better way to do it, right? There's no perfect way. There's a better way, but there's no perfect way to do it, right? As long as you can interpret what you're doing is right. Of course, we all can be right. That is why it's trading, right, or investing, so to say. There are always going to be people who will be on the other side of your bet, right? If you bet long, obviously some people are going to be betting short. If you bet short, obviously some people are going to be betting long. So it's the game, right? So you get used to it and program yourself to that realization. So MATIC targets, if you're just joining us, please, is still around this level, right? In the near future, when is what I can't say, can happen now before the live session finishes. It can also happen before end of November, right? Of course, I can use Fibonacci, right, extension. That's what I used in estimating the target, right? Okay, that's all right. So I think I'm very particular about a certain level. I think I should just do it right away, right? Let me take out this. These are really not my concern. 80% retracement. I want to have less details to work with, right? I want less details. Less details will make us see the chart better, right? We need to see the chart better, right? Of course, these levels are interesting levels to look out for, but I want us to see the chart better. So I think this looks better, right? Of course, I think 50% for measurement's sake, 50% added will be okay. Yeah, that's a psychological level to watch out for. So that is it. I look at this region, right, from $4 to $5 for 1.6 1.618 level and 2.618 level, right? So this can be our first target if we go long here on the break. Of course, if you're trading spot and you can wait till when the old stuff of work itself out. As you can see, the MACD already crossed over, right, telling you that there might likely be some delay with the bear side. Of course, if you switch to a lower time frame, it's also telling you that the bear is tired, it's going to go up, right? So sometimes it's confusing, but when you know what you're doing, it's not confusing. At the end of the day, if you are betting that this is A, this is B, and of course this is extended C, right? And the break should at least give us a decent entry, right? I believe this is what is going to play out, and that will be obvious when there is a break here on this lower time frame. Of course, if I drop to a lower time frame, you see that the break already happened, but this particular break that happened, all right, I'm not here, this is price action, right? I'm not here to talk about indicators, right? Of course, it's good to focus on, sometimes I will have to take this out, right, and focus on the price action, right? Sometimes these details make you forget what the price action is doing, right? So the movement of the price, the levels you're looking at, and all that, break of structure, right? If you have to look at this carefully, right, guys, let me show you this. I I think if this is all I can show you today, excuse me, sorry about that. If this is all I can show you today, I will be satisfied, right? So this is a downtrend, right? This was a high, a lower high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Of course there is a low, right? It's really not significant, but it is. Now this is, as far as we are concerned, there is no other low at this moment. So this was the latest lower low, right? This was the latest lower low. If this is going to be an official return of return to the bull trend, right? At the moment it's bear trend, right? Of course, if you look at higher time frame, it's still bull trend, but it's a retracement, right? Now for you to judge that this mini retracement is over and there will be a continuation of the bull, this level is a critical level to watch, and the price action you're going to look at for is probably a break of this, right? It can break this, hit this level. If the sellers are very active at that level, they will reject the price downward to probably another level lower than that, right? And of course, if it tries again and push and break, it comes back again to test it. If it's valid, it will continue the uptrend. At this point, when it breaks this move going down, at this point you can say, okay, yeah, at this point you can say we are now official return to. It might also be a correction move, right? Of course it can, but as far as we're concerned, this structure has broken. We've moved from the bear to bull. Then we will watch the bull carefully also. As the bull goes along, we watch the bull as he's making series of higher low. When it comes, when it breaks, there's break of structure. You can clearly see there's a break of structure here, a retest, right? Break of structure, retest it, and of course can keep going down. It can also go as high as this level again to give you a double bottom, right? Can go as high as this level again to give you a double top, so to say. I'm sorry about that. Give you a double top before it continues going down. But if there is no break of structure, of course there are different structures you will be seeing, right? On all time frames, or you know, sometimes you will get confused. As if you are looking at mini view of things, you get confused, right? Because you sometimes you wonder which side of the trade you should be in. But if you really know that, okay, this structure has not broken, even if the structure breaks, there are still things you consider, right? The guy that broke this, the guy that broke the previous structure before this break, that's the last high or low, whichever case it might be. This is not a tutorial, right? This is just kind of, I'm taking too much time, right? This is not a tutorial. So guys, over to the comment section. Let's know your talk. Let's know what you think, right? So if you watch out for this, if it breaks, and of course there is a confirmation of a break of 1.7. What I'm saying is watch out for a break and confirmation at $1.7, right, to resume the upward movement. All right, that's it for MATIC. Let's look at link, right guys? Comment section, let's know what's up with you. Let's know where you're watching from. It will be important also, right? Now let me just show you before we move on the break of structure here, right? To start counting from you can start counting from this level, right? It's very obvious, it's not difficult. This is a low, this is a high, this is a higher low, this is higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? Of course, the other high, I think there's a mini one here, right? You can take this, of course, the highest, and of course the low of this one is here. Now if I zoom, I will consider this as a break of structure, right? The structure comes down to see if it can break. Of course it did break. Of course, after breaking, it returned immediately, right? It comes back again, it tests this level, return, comes back again, you know, it broke, right? It went back almost immediately, and of course before it continues. But when all these are happening, you're already telling yourself, this is what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking to sell, right? I'm looking to sell. It doesn't matter, right? I'm just looking, I want to sell at this moment, right? I want to sell because the structure is likely to break. Of course, if you don't, that's why there's a stop loss, right? You can also put your stop loss. That's if you're trading, what's it called? Even if you're trading spot, right? I think there are ways you do that, right? You can take some stop loss and all that. If in the forex market, I'm used to that, right? So that's a break of structure. Now going down, friends. Okay, I have a video on structure, market structure. Although I will do another video of market structure, but I do have a video of market structure. Please, guys, go see the video of market structure. It will help you a lot. All right, friends, that's a tutorial, so you will learn a lot from there. Now it was the low, right? This was a lower high. What is it? Lower high? Yeah, lower high, right? Okay, this was another lower high. This was the lower low. There's a mini lower high here, right? Of course, this was the lowest at this moment. Then what I'm saying is, here is the structure to watch out for. Watch when this breaks, it means we have rollover, baby. We have rollover, it breaks, it can come deep down, go just like we saw, go around this level. Of course, it will eventually go if this break of structure is if the break of structure is valid, right? So these are little things you look out for, and they are really relevant, right? Rather than looking at, of course, these stops, these indicators and whatever, they are nice to look at. If they are working for you, by all means keep doing it. Of course, I do look at what I look at more. Why I have this here, I look at the momentum, right, when it's dropping. Okay, now, okay, let me tell you what I do here, what I do with the MACD, and of course I have the relative strength index embedded in the MACD, right? This is the orange line. I needed a space, right? I needed a space for me to look at the price action critically, other than this detail. Of course, I also look at volume, right, to know when the momentum is okay. All is all about momentum, knowing when they are just trying to track the activities of the smart money and likely what they are doing. So this is a momentum. The price was here, right? Don't know if you can see this. If you can see it, the price was here around this level. Here was the momentum. The momentum dipped really down. Of course, the price came down again at this level. Come on, guys, the momentum dropped. That's divergence. The price is making lower low. The MACD is making higher low, right? It's making higher low, right? Of course, this is making lower low. So there's a divergence. I'm already seeing the divergence is not a dead sentence, right? Of course, I'm already seeing divergence. So what I will now look out for is, I'm not concerned about this move breakup already. Of course, there are people who, after seeing this, of course, there are many, okay, there are many structures, right? It depends on what you're looking at. right? It depends on what you're looking at and the time frame you're looking at. Okay, there are mini structure. Like if I want to go to mini view, here is a structure here, right? Yes, it depends on really what you're looking at, right? But let's consider more details to the left, right? If you want to see what might likely happen to the right, please look to the left, right? Look to the left and see what's up. What's the details? What this whole move, they are all just mini views in an overall movement. And of course, this daily view is a mini view on a weekly chart. So it depends on what you're looking at, friends. There are guys who are just looking at a monthly time frame, weekly time frame. They aren't concerned about the daily or whatever. So that is it, my friend. So Link, of course, is a good project. Is one you should want to look out for, and of course try to identify with, right? Let me not talk too much, right? This is an obvious completed circle, a beginning of another one. Depends on what you're looking at, friends. Depends on what you can say, right? Based on the details I have here. If I'm to look at this looks more or less like a completed. This is an impulse. This was a retracement, right? A completed one. And of course, a beginning of another one. That is, of course, is clearly obvious. Yeah, these are momentum. Come on, that's too harsh. Here is what I'm saying, friends. There's a momentum, the correction, of course, another one. This one might likely go here, right, before it drops. So if you are familiar with that theory says the price action moves in 3 ways, right? 1, 2, 3. Of course, if you look critically, you see sometimes it's right, so sometimes it moves in 5 waves. It depends on what you're looking at. Of course, you can't make everybody would have been rich if it's so easy, right? It depends on you. Just focus on what you're looking at and try to benefit from what you are looking at. All right, so a realistic target for the second bull, right, is very realistic. It's around 140 or thereabout, I guess, right? 100 at 120 to 140 is really right. That's what you should be targeting, right? 120. Come on, don't do that. 120 to 150, right? That's the long-term stuff, right? The long-term plan, right? If you want short-term targets, drop to a lower time frame, look for a retracement, right? This is a retracement going, right? Flip your retracements, right? And flip from the low to the high, from the low to the high, right? That's your retracement, right? It retraces currently as it has not retraced, right? I think I should remove the other one so you can see better. Let me let go of this one. I'm looking at the mini view, mini target. So it depends on what you're looking at. Actually, in this game, nobody is wrong, nobody is right. Depends on how you can profit from what you think is going to happen, right? In the near future, probably in a few months from now, the price should be around 65.70, right? 65.70. And friends, funny enough, you know how the cryptocurrency industry, the price moves really fast. It can go as fast hitting your long-term target in a short while. It just depends on the momentum and some crazy money flowing in the project you buying. So look out for short term, look out for long term, whatever you are looking at. All right, friends, so Q&A session very soon. Let's quickly look at Filecoin. Filecoin surprisingly supposed to be one of the best, right? Supposed to be, because the storage a storage project, and of course storage is an identifiable problem, right? So if they are looking to solve a known problem. I think my understanding, they have good fundamentals. So at the moment, you can see we are very at the low. So this is I don't know how to say this, but truly there is no better way to invest than looking for stuff like this, right? Seriously, if you are the money bag category, if you have the money bag category, things, stuff like this that have good fundamentals, of course, $600, that's more than 5s, right? 500s, right? More than 500% increase in the near future, and that's going to happen, friends. That's going to happen. This you just saw here is a completed circle. This is a beginning of another circle, right? So think long term. If you have a spare cash, just try to stack some Filecoin and feel relaxed. The whole of the industry is new, right? So let me drop to lower time frame, right? That's 4 hours, yeah, 4 hours, right? You can you can consider what am I looking at? Okay, first leg, second leg. Really, there's no need to, you can consider a shorter target, right? Shorter time frame target around 220. That's somewhere around the previous high, right? Somewhere around the previous high, right? And there's this price action analysis. So as time goes on, we'll have to be reviewing what we're saying, right? So you don't be static, my friends. It's price action, right? So around this level, 260 is a go. Is it 260, 240 or thereabout? Yes, let's say 230 to 250. That's just short-term target. Of course, 600 is also realistic, right? So that's it. All right, if you don't have enough time, if you want to look at this move going down, look for when the structure broke, right? It's still easy, right? It's just tracking, looking at the structure. This was the high, or the lower high, this was the low, is the lower low, but let's keep that. Let's move down. Lower low, lower high, right? This is really not low. There was no low there. I think the latest low is the one that didn't break, so it didn't make a low. This one did, right? But so let me remove the stuff that is obstructing us. All right, okay. What else is obstructing us? Okay, yes. So this one broke, right? It made a low, so you might consider this. And of course, the latest lower high of this is this. So your structure you're looking at be around, sorry about that, should be around 69, right? So it's going to be game on if you do this break, retest. Of course, you can go really deep, right? Of course, deep. That does not mean that it has, it's not going to work out, right? There are manipulations. So you just look out for a bounce back. At this point, you've already turned bullish, right? From this bell, right? You're already bullish. So what you'll be looking out for is bullish deep for a rebuy, right? That's what you do look out for. So that's it, my friends. If you like what I do, smash the like button for me. I will appreciate it. Make a lot of difference. Of course, share with your friends, family, neighbor. Come to the chat session. Let me know if you have any chat you want us to look at, right? I will appreciate. It's gonna go a long way. helping me going forward, knowing what you want, so I can have a specific content for you rather than using voodoo statistic to determine for you. So friends, this atom, right? Cosmos. Okay, Cosmos is retracing, right? All right, Cosmos is retracing. Simple, right? So I want to start by taking a look at the bull trend that we are. This was the high. It was the lower, was the higher high, right? Of course, there are other. I'm judging the details I'm seeing on my screen, right? So this is a high, this is a low. Okay, let me start like that. This higher high, right? This is a lower high, right? Of course, this is a high, right? I think that would have been better instead of, let's assume this is a hole, right? Okay, I think this will be better. Let's keep this one, right? Let's keep this one and assume, let's assume this is the move, right? I think there's a continuous, let's assume this is a hole, right? Okay, and this one didn't make a high, so we'll still go with funny enough the low, except you want to look at mini view. The low is here, the low is here, so we are bull. It can come all the way to this level and we are still bull, right? So there's a lot of details to work with, but in the mini sense of it, this didn't make a high, right? It didn't make a high, but we can assume, if we can assume that this was the lowest before the high, right? This is really not a very curvy one for us to look at, but this and this, the mini view, and assume that's your structure. Of course, a mini structure, the overall structure is here, right? The overall structure is here, right? That's the bigger structure is here. That's the mini structure. Friends, please comment section, let's know what's up with you guys, right? So that is a mini structure, and of course the price came, broke, price dance, it push up, try to deceive a lot of people. I want to continue. Of course, it came down, right? Try to go again, and of course, you know the rest is history, right? They say it's on this track, right? Okay, sorry about that. Never knew there were other details. This obviously didn't make a high, so there's really nothing to be sorry about, right? So this is more or less like a bull flag, right? This is the low, this is assumed low, right? So this structure broke here, right here, so we are short-term bear in a long-term bull, right? Yeah, and you cannot track this. Of course, this is just a retracement, A, B, C, and so, right? But you can also track it. Every move is important. This was the latest high, this was the low, lower high, lower low, right? Because you can tell already that if you really want to be fair to yourself, for you to turn bull at this moment, it has to come break this, except you have another structure you're looking at, right? It has to come break break this top, right? Except you want to consider this other one here, and that is obvious. If you drop to a lower time frame, you find out that there is a structure here. You can see, right? This one, this mini one here, if it breaks, right, you consider, of course, that coincides with our previous structure that broke down, right? So these are just mini view, right? Yeah, mini view. So for me, what I think here, to be honest, just a simple retracement ABC, right? That's what I think. That's what I think. It's a simple ABC. Of course, we should go for the continuation if this breaks, right? If you are patient enough to wait for the break, you can. Of course, you can look at the previous structure that was broken, that's within this move upward, not the rest, right? This within this move, you can also make a reasonable one, right? Of course, this is the structure that is struggling with. Has it broken the structure yet? I don't think it has. Okay. Oh, that's the same thing we are looking at. Yeah, this is the structure is struggling with at this moment. It broke down, so we are officially bear, right? Officially bear. Now you look out for this again. This is the lower high, the latest. This is the low. For it to turn to the other side of the market, that's to break this test. Of course, it can break it, struggle with it, go down, and come confirm this for us, right? This level and push up. So you see, it's a critical game. It's not a game of I know it all. It's a game that you like to share, talk to others about, and of course make informed decision based on, and of course you can make decision based on what you're saying. Nothing says you can do that. The overall target here is around $80, right? Around 70 to 80. Price target is possible 70 to 80, right? Dollars, of course, right? Is a reasonable target, and that is assuming that this is 1 and this is 2. Assuming this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and the theory, the second leg of the theory is currently forming. The theory target is here, right? And this is 1 and the 2 is forming. When it breaks, it go for the third leg to hit this target. Of course, can do triangle for a 4, then you go for the 5 before you think of anything deeper retracement. So I think we are in order for this, right? We are in order. All right, friends, share with friends, family, neighbor, whatever. Soon we'll take questions. If there is any, please chat box. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thought. I will appreciate. Because share this with your friends and family. Loopring okay to go now? Well, I don't think so. In one of my recent voice of chat, right? Because I did analysis on Loopring, I told you my target is met right at this level. As you can see, the history of the conversation is still here. I told you my target is met at this level, so therefore I wait for a deeper retracement. Right, and the retracement I'm expecting should go deeper than this. Of course, it can just keep going up, right? Doesn't matter. I'm not here to be right about everything. I'm just here to know what I'm doing and benefit from the ones I'm right. And obviously, with good risk management, is a game on, baby. All right, so that's it. The retracement as low as 1.6 is okay for me, because this was a pump, right? This was really a huge pump. Of course, if I'm to consider structure, the low we are still bull, right? We are not that we are not bull, but a deep retracement is likely to occur, right? This is a high, this is a low, right? This is the latest high. Of course, might likely come down to test this top. Of course, the guy that broke this structure, the guy is here. This structure, the guy that broke it here, the guy is here. It might likely come, touch, confirm if that guy was really strong enough to have the nerves to break the structure, right? So something around 1.6, at least that's what I think. So I'm not even projecting. My target is already met, right? So I'm looking for a re-entry. Of course, it's going to give me, I'm confident it's going to give me that. I will never FOMO, right? I'm not in a hurry. I will wait. If it doesn't come, fine, right? But I'll wait. I hope it's going to come, right? This has gone really far to just go throw in my cash and, you know, wait longer time than expected, right? That's why this channel is here for you, right? To get information that will save you a lot of headache, right? I know I've experienced a lot of not too much, but I've experienced a lot of headache that I wouldn't want a lot of you guys to experience, right? A lot of when I got started in cryptocurrency, right? I'm still trading Forex, but I only do Forex and stocks then, not stock per se, Forex particular. But you know, I got into crypto, trying to learn about cryptocurrency and all that. I just go buying the top always and get myself messed up, waiting and in agony, depression and all that. So just told myself that, man, if this stuff is really going to work out for me, I got to be patient. Forget about the pump. It will come down. If it comes down, that's the best place to buy. Those who are benefiting from this move right now, they bought while it was here. Even if they missed that, there was also an opportunity for here when this one broke, right? I think I did a detailed analysis of that, right? When this one broke, right? Just recently I did what I was talking about. Just recently, the price was around here when I told you guys that if you break and retest, it's going to pump to my target. So what am I saying? I think you guys just go watch the previous video and you see what I said is accurate, right? Just go watch the previous video. Let it not look like I'm just trying to, right? Go watch the previous video. I'm sure that was why. Oh, really? I forgot. I'm sure that was why this was here. I said this was sorry about that. I said this was my target, right? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Of course, you see how quickly the target was met. How quickly? Within the matter of days, right? Days, just few days now. When did I do this video? I can't tell, but I do the video when I think I did 2 videos, right? I told you guys that if this breaks, I'm glad the history is still here for you guys to take a look at, right? You can let me, okay? If more evidence that you cannot see that even what I used to do the annotation is pink and now is blue. I changed the color to blue, right? So it's pink. It was pink, right? You can see clearly. I told you guys if this breaks and retest, break, retest, I drew it here, right? Break, retest is the game on, baby, right? And of course it broke, you retest, and see how much you've made, my friends. See how much you've made in just few days, right? Few days. That's to over 300 and something%. Let me get the number of days for you. That's, yeah, 5 days, right? Within 5 days, right? Within 5 days, 243%. Is that not huge? Within 5 days? But I told you guys, now wait, just wait for the retracement. If it breaks the retrace, enter. Now you can also wait for retracement here, but I'm expecting a deeper retracement. Why am I expecting a deeper retracement? One, my target is met. Of course, this retracement is deep, but not deep enough for me, right? If it's going to do continue, no problem. I watch. That's why it's price action, right? This is not kind of like just a mere speculation. This is price action. Price action is live. Price action is what you review always, right? So if it's going to do more for me, that's not a problem. Of course, this retracement is okay, but I think it should come as well. My target is met. Yo, that's what is important to me. All right, whatever it is, I'm not projecting for this one yet. I'm looking for a retracement. If I see a reasonable signal, I'll make projection. So friends, in absence of any Q&A, it's supposed to be Q&A. If you have questions, please come on, let me know what's up. Let's look at Bitcoin if there is no question, right? I told you guys obviously this is not the case, right? Well, here is the honest truth for Bitcoin as far as this move going up is concerned. Here's the honest truth. Based on the price action, that's the low, right? This was the high, lower high, higher high, right? I think if we are to work with orderliness, we should get a low here. But since we don't have that low yet, of course we have a low here, right? We have a high, right? So a break of structure is this low, right? And if okay, you can see very clearly now, right? This made a high, right? Because this was the lowest for the wave go made a high, right? Don't know if you can see it. If you can, please let me know. Now this is the structure to look out for, right? It's currently dancing around this region. If it breaks, it's going to go down. If it breaks, it's going to go down until there is another signal saying, of course, this is over. If Bitcoin is able to find, of course, you can see there's okay, there's no one yet. If Bitcoin is able to find enough momentum at this level, good for him or her, right? Better, good for her. If Bitcoin is able to find momentum here, let it just do it now, or possibly find a momentum here, right? I did say this target is a watch level. That's the previous structure that got broken, and of course to come make this low, right? This higher low here, right? Fine. If you come 52k, that was what I said in the last time I did video. 52k, right? For a push up, you can do it very quickly and continue the upward movement. Can come around this level, give us a nice W, right? This is obviously 1A, B, expanded flat. That's what I said. I said Bitcoin, I said it's one of my videos. I said Bitcoin is likely on a daily time frame, likely doing an expanded flat, right? And an expanded flat is the one that goes beyond the previous high, right? of course come down and breaks the low, not very low, right, just at least, right, it's a flat, unlike a regular flat. And can I do okay, this is regular flat, right? Okay, sorry about that. Let me all right. If the price going up like this for a bull, right, then it comes down, it goes almost equal, right, more or less, like, but it didn't really, but it can touch, don't go beyond, it comes like this, right? That's a flat, right, like this. The regular flat, right, regular flat, right? Then another one like this goes higher, like this. Is an expanding flat, right? It's a flat, but it's expanding, right? Because it can come like this, continue, right, after the flat. Then another scenario is like this, goes, right, goes, right, goes like almost regular, then come, but it didn't go lower than the previous low, it's contracting, right, it's contracting. It's contracting flat, right? Then it comes here, it breaks, right, contracting, regular, expanding. So that's why I said what I'm seeing here, Bitcoin is doing like an expanding flat. That's what I said. That, okay, if it's doing an expanding flat, we should watch this level, right, for a pickup. So let's hope it can, of course, just pick up here, and of course it still confirms that it's expanding flat, because it breaks the low already. Of course it broke the high, and this is what I'm saying, right? Similar to what I drew, right? Yes, similar to, is this similar to this, right? Similar to this, right? That's what I said, is doing something like expanding flat, and it should go from here, right? So let's be watchful, and see what's up. I think my previous Loopring stuff is here. All right, I think my time is off. Okay, all right, thanks for your time. I appreciate. I hope to do this again with you, my friends. I hope to do this again with you. Right, this is gonna be going live almost every day, but especially weekdays, right? 9 p.m. West African time. 9 p.m. West African time is Voice of Chat live session with Clinton Onos, aka MrWhatever. Just before you sign off, smash the like button. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you can find me at Clinton Onos. Short, Clinton Onos. Alright, of course, you can follow Marcus Alam at Marcus Alam